everyone, welcome back to Talk
Hello,
Shubdeep, and today we have a new guest with us. So, hello, sir, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm also well. So, what are you going to do?
Yeah, so first of all, I would like to know a little bit about yourself. I have never spoken to someone like so small of your age. So this would be a good experience. It would be new experience for me. So I would like to know about yourself. So
Oh,
can you please introduce yourself?
yeah, of course. My name is Shrita Pathak. I'm 11 years old and I study at class 6 at DPS. And I love to dance and play badminton. So, can you introduce yourself also?
Yes, sure, sure. First of all, thank you so much for introducing yourself. Yeah, I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Nitin. I come from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I'm currently working with one of the MNC company as HR representative. Apart from working, I also run my YouTube channel, and my channel name is Advanced English with Nitin, where I upload content related to English. That is all about me.
Okay,
And
so
thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. So, can we just
Yeah.
step into our conversation now?
Yeah, sure, sure. You said your name is Shruti, right? Am I correct?
No, my name is Shubhrita.
Shubhrata. Okay, nice name. Okay, we can start with our conversation.
Okay, so as you said that you are an HR in your company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Yes.
what does an HR profession do every day basically? I don't know what is it basically because I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I will tell you, don't worry. So first of all, thank you so much for this question. So HR stands for HR representative, so human resource. Okay, HR means human resource. So I'm into onboarding process. Okay, so basically what HR does, they hires people. Okay, they conduct interviews of the candidate on a daily basis. They conduct interview and they check if the particular candidate is eligible to work in a particular organization. For that, they need to complete interview process. They need to complete their background checks. Okay, once that is done, they select one candidate for the company. So that is the role of human resource. That is HR. Okay.
Okay, so I think English is
Yes.
like quite very important for you because you have to communicate with new people for your company, right?
Yes, yes, very true, very true. Yes, HR requires excellent communication skill, and that is why I'm here to polish my English, and that is why I'm having conversation with you too. And the way you're speaking, I like the way you're speaking, the way you're hosting, it's really good. So keep up the good work.
Okay, thank you. So,
Yeah.
what skills are most important for getting a job, a good job? What do you think?
Okay. So first of all, in order to get a good job, you need to have a minimum qualification in particular field. Okay. Then one important skill that I would like to tell you is that you need to have excellent communication skill. Okay, and that should be in English language. Okay, because in India, interviews are conducted only in English language. So you need to have excellent communication skill, and apart from that, you need to have some critical thinking, then problem solving abilities. Okay, you need to be a good leader. Okay, you should have some presentation skill. You should present yourself in a better way. Okay, these are the few essential skills, and apart from that, I can tell you now we are living in a AI world, so we need to have little bit knowledge about how AI works, what are the different applications that we can use to make our life easier. So we should be aware about different AI applications also.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's from like it's really important. I think even analyzing things is also very important for getting a job because
Yes.
job is like it's our daily something that we do. We need it for our daily lives because for our work,
Correct.
our families, and all. So I think getting a good job, I think these all key points are really good. So,
Yes,
what
yes. So, Shubhrita, yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I have few questions for you. Even my daughter, she is of 13 years old and she's in grade 8. So, even I'll show you this, I'll try to show this video to my daughter and even she will like this video. So, yeah, so I wanted to ask you, why you want to improve your English so early? So, what is your reason of learning this language?
my reason of learning this language is basically I think it's because of my school because nowadays like it's English is our global language. Basically, we need English
Correct.
everywhere as English is needed in like especially I think in Gen Alpha generations and Gen Zs, we need English a lot because something is like in schools and tuitions, basically sometimes at home also, we basically communicate in English only mostly. We can't speak proper Hindi or we can't
Mm-hmm.
speak in fact proper English because English is something we have to like we should have because we have to communicate because there are some of few of my classmates also that does not know Hindi so well, so I have to communicate with them in English. So for communicating with everyone at school, at tuition, and sometimes even at park, I have to let this language here because of this language I've also got so many opportunities, and because of this I got my like a point of view like for living what I want, what is my reason.
Mm-hmm.
I got a reason for doing any like work or getting any opportunity.
Good, good. That's good. So, how do you manage your time? So, since you're a school-going kid, and at the same time you must be having your tuition, right? So, how do you manage your time? So, how you dedicate your time towards YouTube, and how long you have been doing this? I wanted to know about this.
I think I've started my YouTube channel. I think like my summer vacations are going on. I think there are 9 to 10 days only left from my summer vacation now. So I think like I was like,
Mm-hmm.
at summer vacation only we started our YouTube channel. So it's like when I had something like I have to go to school and I have to come. So I think YouTube I can manage at evenings basically because at evening when I come from my tuition
Okay.
I get 1 or half an hour for in between. So I think I can do it. And in fact, at night and at the evening between of 5 to 6, I can do any type of conversation and
Okay.
video recording also. Nowadays, like it's going on holidays, like it's very easy for me to handle YT channel and like all the purposes. I can solve them very easily because it's like I'm getting time at least of 2 hours, in fact, for English. So I
Mm-hmm.
can like communicate with people also. I can do my other work also, but I can give equal time to my communicative skills also.
Yes, yes, that's good. That's good because you know what? Right now you are just how much? 10 years old, right? So you are at the same time you are trying to improve your presentation skill. You're facing the camera confidently. That is good thing because in the school they will not teach you all these things, right? So you are doing these things so early that will definitely benefit you in your future. So yeah, you will be very confident person when you will grow up. And now also I can see that confidence in yourself. So keep up the good work. I'm really proud of you. And your background is very beautiful. It seems like you are sitting at sea side, and you are talking to me. That's good. Hmm.
Yeah, I had to do this background because I think I'm sitting, I'm not getting a proper place to sit now. I'm not there at my
Hmm.
regular place, so I have to just quite adjust with the
Okay.
background. So,
Good. Good. Hmm.
what is the biggest mistake people make during an interview?
Okay. Okay, so in my opinion, what I feel, most of the candidate they don't prepare well in advance. Okay, when it comes to interview, interviewer will going to ask you 4 5 standard question like tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, why should we hire you, where do you see yourself 5 years down the line. Okay, these are the standard questions they ask during the HR round. And if candidate most of the time what I notice they don't go prepared well in advance. If they would have prepared well in advance, they can easily appear these interviews. They can easily crack those interviews. So the lack of preparation, I feel it's a biggest mistake when it going for the interview. So candidates should prepare well in advance. So that's what I feel.
Yeah, because I'm also going to have my interview at school because of like student council. So I also have my interview. So I wanted to know, as you are an HR, I got to know. So now I'm
Mm.
going to prepare in advance for my interview.
Yeah. Yes, yes, you should.
Okay. So, what qualities make a candidate stand out?
Mm. Oh, that's a very good question. So, in my opinion, what I believe, your confidence matters a lot. Okay, then your the way you're presenting your thoughts in during the interview, that matters a lot. And if you talk about quality, your domain knowledge, for example, you are going for banking interview, then you should have banking knowledge. If you are going for finance interview, you should have finance knowledge. Okay, so your domain knowledge matters a lot. Okay, so but one quality I believe is your confidence matters a lot, because if you have confidence, then you can easily crack any kind of interview. Yeah,
Yeah, I think yes, because confidence is like very important in our day-to-day life because confidence is something that if you don't have confidence, you can't do anything, not for just an interview,
correct.
or I think everything, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, how can students prepare for their future career from a young age?
Okay. So, yeah, so it's a good question. So, I would like to tell current students that apart from your studies, your daily studies, what you can do, you can indulge yourself in learning something new. You can upskill yourself, like you can learn about AI tools, then way you are doing. So, you are running your YouTube channel. So, at the same time, you are learning something new. So when you are editing your videos, you are trying to learn something new. So in today's generation, students should they should follow the way you are doing. So that is one example that you are running your YouTube channel. At the same time, they can try to learn something new. For example, be it any kind of skill like swimming or dancing or any kind of activity they can do apart from their studies. Okay, and which will benefit them in their future. For example, public speaking. Okay, so if you are at small age, you can learn this kind of skill. Speaking is very important skill, and that can be learned at the young age only. So yeah, these are the things they can learn during their childhood only, so that when they will grow up, they can easily face those challenges and they can face people around them. Yeah,
Yeah, I think public speaking is also like very important. Not if we are saying like go on stage and speak. It's basically from the heart because what you speak is from your heart. You don't need to prepare something basically. It's like something genuine.
correct, correct,
Basically, at YT channel, I have seen that they need questions for, um, like I want to prepare in advance. We need questions. It's I think from first time when I was also like doing my YT conversation with someone, I also wanted questions, but after that, I think without question, I'm able to now converse because it's like I got to know that you can speak what you want to because it's about your opinion. You don't need to prepare for anything, right?
correct, correct. And I would like to say that I don't think that I'm talking to a small school going girl. I feel like someone who is in college and I'm talking to that person. You feel like so matured. So that's a very good thing that you have matured so early. So really happy to see that.
Okay, so like, do you have any questions for me?
Okay, one question I would like to ask you, are you a studious person or are you someone who studies at the last moment? For example, basically I wanted to ask you, so what kind of student you are?
I'm a kind of student like I prepare in advance. I'm already done with my exams and all because it's something that at
Mm-hmm,
the like when it's a time of it, I just revise and I'm just done. I just have to give
mm-hmm,
exams because sometimes when I have to go out, so my mother says that prepare in advance so that when you go to that exam, you just need to revise. And if you come like if you are not
correct.
feeling well or something, so you just have to revise and you can just go and give the exam. So I think
Okay,
I prepare in advance. Sometimes
yeah,
happens that I
good.
won't be able to
Mm-hmm.
because of some reason, but no, I basically I'm already done with my studies.
Good, good. That is good. And one more thing I would like to ask you, you have your separate channel or it's a combined channel of yours and your mother channel? Is it combined one or it's a different individual channels you have?
It's combined.
Okay, okay, good, good. And secondly, I wanted to ask you the questions you asked. Those are really genuine questions. So I would like to know. So within 2 minutes, or I think we have taken only 5 minutes to connect. Okay, so within short period of time, how you got this kind of wonderful questions? So would like to know. So have you taken help of ChatGPT or something like that?
Yeah, some ideas of ChatGPT, some of my ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I just like my mother told about it, so I did not knew what is
Mm-hmm.
basically an HR. So I just like used little bit of ChatGPT and little bit of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's 50-50 for me.
Good, good. Good, good. And that I'm glad that you're using ChatGPT so early and you're so curious to learn about HR domain. So you ask some genuine questions. So that is very good. And thank you so much for connecting. It was great talking to you. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me?
I have questions for you still. As these
Okay.
questions were something that I did, now I have to ask my questions of my mind. So
Yeah,
if I
please go
tell
ahead.
about my question is that what do you enjoy most about being an HR professional?
Okay, that's a very good question. So most one thing I would like to talk about my profession is the discipline. So HR means someone. So I was earlier in data process, okay, where we are like a person. We don't used to follow any discipline. We are so relaxed, okay. But ever since I moved into HR domain, we have to follow certain standards, okay. We have to follow policies and procedure, the way we are talking to people, we have to behave in a certain way. Okay, so that professionalism has developed due to HR domain. So that professionalism I like it. Okay, and in HR I get to see a lot of new candidate every day. Okay, so that is one thing I like to like about my profession.
Okay, so I think you like the discipline of your profession. So,
Yes, yes.
so like like you think that what skills do companions look for the most today?
Uh, Companion as in partner you're saying about means
Yeah,
husband wife.
as partners of like
Yeah,
work
okay,
partners.
okay, okay. So in my opinion, in today's generation we need to have that respect for each other, because if you don't have respect, then you that relationship will not sustain over a period of time. So in my opinion, you should have respect for each other. Okay, so that is the one quality everyone should possess.
Okay. So, like, if I say that, how important are communicational skills are like in you? Like, you said communicative skills are very like important for it, but like,
Yes.
how important they are? Like, they can be like, how much important they can be for an interview?
Okay. So on the scale of 10 to 1, I would say 10 means 100 out of 100. It's a maximum means I would say you cannot even have minus 1 point also. So you need to have excellent communication skill. You cannot compromise on your communication skill. So in my opinion, you should have uh, amazing communication skills.
Okay, so like for you, what is more important, skills or degrees?
Mm, for me, skills matters a lot. Yeah.
Why? Why
What
skills?
about you? Yeah, I'll tell you. So, for example, if you have different kind of skills, then you can flourish in your career. Okay. For example, if you have, I'll give you one simple example. If you have skills of talking to people, okay. See, I'm introvert. I don't like to talk with people. Okay. But someone who has that quality of speaking with people, for example, someone who is extrovert and who can speak with other people, so for them, uh, learning English language or talking to other people, it would be advantage for them. Okay, they can easily learn English in a faster way because they love to talk with people. But someone who is very shy, someone who is an introvert, for them it will be a struggle. Okay, they will first take their own time, then will start talking to other people, and they will not share their wholehearted opinion. Okay, so in my opinion, skills matters a lot. So
Okay,
what is your opinion?
mine is both 50-50. Both are
Okay.
degrees are also needed
Mm,
in tech skills. You have communicative skills, but firstly, I think in interviews they check that how much degree do you have, and after that,
correct.
I think let you go into that interview and all. I think degrees is also needed.
Correct.
It's 50-50.
Correct. Very true. Very true. I totally agree with you on this point.
Okay. So, like, what is the most memorable interview you have conducted?
Okay. So first of all, let me tell you that I'm not into recruitment process. Okay, I'm into onboarding process where I don't conduct interviews. I so once the candidate gets selected for the organization, after that my work start. Okay. So we conduct background checks. Means if the candidate is eligible to work for our company, we have to check that. We have to check candidate visa process, and we also check if the candidate is eligible to work for the organization. So we check if the he is physically fit to join the company. Okay, so we have to check his health screening report. Okay, so my role is not into conducting interview, but my role is into onboarding.
Okay, now I
Yeah.
got to understand. So, have you ever like hired someone who like
Mm-hmm.
surprised you with their talent? Any person like that?
Mm, since as I mentioned earlier, I'm not into recruitment, so I'm not selecting people. Okay,
Any person you
I have
knew
not.
that you think that he has a talent and
Mhm.
he gets sick? Any person you have ever met, in fact?
Okay, so I can talk about my manager. Okay, he's a really talented person. He's excellent speaker. He's speak very powerful English, I would say. If he articulate his thoughts so easily. So he's a kind of role model for me. So I can talk about him only. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, if you one time you are said that you have to take an interview of any person, right, who is getting
Mm-hmm.
a job, you're getting that chance
Mm-hmm.
one time. So, like,
Mm.
what are like the favorite? Like, what would be your favorite question? Like, what question will you ask to that person? Mostly your favorite.
Okay. Okay. So apart from those 4 to 5 questions that we ask during interview, all HR ask during the interview, I'll ask those questions. And one question I would like to ask that person, I'll give you him scenario. For example, if there is an emergency in his family, and also there is a deadline of completing project. So how do you manage that? How you will going to manage that situation? Okay, I'll ask this question to that particular candidate.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So, like, if I say, like, what advice would you give to someone who is starting their first job?
Okay. So someone who is starting their first job, I will tell them, just focus on your work, okay? Try to be professional in whatever you're doing. You need to give that hard work because there is no substitute for hard work. You cannot skip the hard work, okay? So hard work is very important, and try to be visible in your organization because a lot of people do hard work, but their work is not seen, okay? So they need to be visible in their organization, and because once they are visible, management will come to know how this person is performing. So they need to work on their presentation skill, and at the same time they should be very hardworking. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, do you have any questions?
No, right now I don't have any questions.
Okay.
But it was great talking to you. Okay, you asked some relevant questions, and so the people who will watch this video, definitely they will learn something from both of us. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you for like
Thank
coming
you.
in our channel.
Yeah,
And it was a very
yes,
nice
yes.
conversation with you.
Yeah, same here, and all the very best for your studies. And you're doing great job. Keep doing it, okay? And I can see you're a confident speaker, so keep doing that. And the way you're hosting YouTube, that is also amazing. So thank you so much. It was great talking to you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye. You too. Bye bye.